Welcome back to the gay world of narcissism. You'll notice some of these videos may be in other playlists because, like in this case, this one applies to gay, straight, any type of relationship. But I figured it really hits home for the gay world, and I'm sure all the others, but so it's in both places. But this is a warning, and it especially is important if it's happening during that idealization phase. If you just met someone recently, this is where this happens. During love bombing, in that first phase they all so originally seem to start off with. But beware, be on the lookout for the following phrase. Basically, it's a phrase where they've asked you to go somewhere with them, where there's going to be a group of people that they know, or like a family function. Regardless, look out for the person telling you, I want to take you to whichever place to show you off. If you hear that, run. Just run. And this is from many years, and even 20 years ago. And the reason I'm sharing it is because every single time that line came up with someone early on, every single time the person ended up having a secret double life and had the cluster B characteristics or traits. So let this experience benefit you. But again, if you hear it, I wouldn't say anything like, you just said that? Oh, that's bad, because they'll have something else to, they're probably already doing all kinds of other nice stuff for you, so they can just convince you with a gaslight that, oh, you're thinking too much. That's not true. Because what the deal is this. When a person says they want to show you off, especially if it's a person who's chasing you in a aggressive way, if they, let's say, establish, like maybe you see them once a week, maybe twice a week, or whatever it is, when they pull the, I want to take you here to show you off, I'm going to take you there to show you off, look out. It doesn't mean deal breaker, run. It just means be very, very observant of every other red flag you hear about and look for potential problems, because I'll tell you what this means. I want to show you off basically is telling you that to this person, this narcissistic personality disorder or cluster B person, disordered person, is they basically see you as an object to make themselves look better for other people. I mean, they pretty much are telling you at this point that's what's going on, at least in all the experiences I've been involved with. They don't realize they're doing it. I guess they think it's flattering, but actually it's not, because again, it's like you are a trophy. They are wanting to take you somewhere to be with them to make themselves appear to be stable or whatever the case may be, but to show you off, basically, I take it as an insult, and I've again heard it on many occasions, because it clearly shows their motives, especially if they're one of those that tries to rush things forward really quickly, and then they still say, hey, I want to take you to my family to show you off. Well, beware, because again, even though they'll give you gifts, they'll do nice things and flatter you, that's all part of their cover, fake. But if they use those lines, let's compare to someone who's not in this category of cluster B. Well, that would be more like, hey, my family is getting together this weekend. I thought I could bring you so you could get to know each other. Well, see, that wouldn't be indicative of a problem. But if they're saying, I want to take you to meet my family to show you off, they're basically trying to prove something to their family and needing you to do this for them. So look out for that. And another thing that can tie in with this, where you can judge that you're dealing with probably trouble, toxic person, is if you do start seeing the person, and maybe a little bit more often here and there, beware for that horrible question that I can't stand, that I've heard many times also, which is, you might say, hey, we're hanging out, we're having fun, let's just see where things go. Well, these people have their agenda. They want to speed things up, and if they've hinted they want to be with you forever or something, especially early, beware especially. But they pull the same question of, let's say you've dated for 2-3 weeks, they'll say, I just need to know where I stand with you. And they all say, I've had it like this, just so many people say the same thing, which is basically their way of trying to test how good their manipulation's going. Like, they're trying to find out, is this worth pursuing or not? Because if you say something like, I just want to take things slow, well, they don't like that, but they'll of course pretend to go along with it because they don't want to risk losing their next potential source of supply. But beware for those who rush things to happen really quickly, especially it tells you they don't really care much about you if they're trying to rush it that quick, that they just basically, as I see it, they're like a business that has an empty desk and they simply need that desk occupied immediately. So, but they'll not say that. They'll say, oh, you're a great employee, please take this desk, please. But in your case, they'll be, I just never know where I stand with you. And that's a sign that they're trying to push too quick and probably have something nasty up their sleeve.